How's it going? Welcome to Beer-Gineers. I'm Nick and I'm filming this on Saturday the 21st of June and we are on the last day of, I think it's the last day of a heat wave, what we call a heat wave in us Brits anyway. So it's been 30 degrees today. It's on the evening. It's still really hot, and in this sort of weather, you know, the appropriate sort of beer is something like a 3.54% sort of session lager, that sort of thing. That's what appropriate, but fuck appropriate, because what we've got is a 10% triple IPA. And this is Greens from Beak and Other Half from across the pond. And it's like I say, it's coming at 10%, and it's brewed with Citra, Nelson Sauvin, Galaxy and Moto Ecker, and it's described on the can as a hop bomb. We can only hope. On the grain, we've got barley, oats and wheat. So I've heard great things about this beer. I forget who commented now, but I think someone put a comment in the on something I put up on the channel earlier in the week and said, "Oh, this was only been beaten this year by this particular beer." Yeah, so I come into this with great expectations, and there's nothing I like more than a triple IPA. Interestingly, Ig from Nottingham, friend of the channel, just WhatsApped me with a picture of the beer he's drinking. So he's, you know, cooling down with a Troubles Enhanced, also coming at 10%. Fair play, dude. Fucking great beer that is. Yeah, the review of that is on the channel. If anything, it's better. But what's this going to be like? Could this top Troubles Enhanced? Because I've heard such great things. It's got a lot of work to do. It says it's a hot bomb. It's going to have to be to beat that. Let us see. Wow. Quite a bit of carbonation for a triple. Quickly goes though. Looks fantastic. Completely opaque. Look at that. Completely opaque, thick. Head is sort of dissipating, slightly off white head. I am getting a nose even through that head. See what we get. Oh, it's all going on. It's all going on. First, you get like a whiff of tropical citrus, more tropical, I think, and then you get earthiness, and then a hint of savoury. And typically with these huge beers, I read up about it. Apparently, the aroma in the bigger beers can be locked within the aroma molecules can be locked within the liquid. It's only upon tasting that they're released. We can only hope. But the aroma's great. It's got everything. Tropical, earthiness, hint of savoury. Let's do it. 3 minutes in. Chin chin. Oh, yes. Oh. Everything comes together at once. There's no real waves. More sort of tropical, so I'd say sort of mango, papaya. Earthiness. Bruised vegetation. With just a piquant hint of savoury. Oof. Yeah, just a little bit, and that's really well done, because generally one of those notes for me tends to dominate. It's rare that you get one. I think the last time I had one where you had everything coming at once and it was very, very balanced was Maiden by Track, where it was tropical and savoury, and this is like that except amped up. The body is smooth, medium bodied. It's the body of a double IPA. A bit of sweetness, but it's no sweeter than a double IPA. So they've managed to extract the residual sugars. It's not sickly. Danger juice, I'm telling you now. Oh. Apart from the intensity, I could hand you that and say, yeah, this is like 6.5%, 7%. No, it's 10, and you'd never know. That is bloody great. Now, the only thing I would say that tips it in favour of Troubles is that it's got everything that Troubles Enhanced has, except with Troubles Enhanced, you get at the end of it, you get this white light, white heat. It's just so much hops that your palate doesn't know what to do. It almost sort of whites out. It hasn't got that, but okay, there is galaxy in it. Maybe they could put a bit more galaxy into. I personally like that. I don't think a lot of people would like that. I think it would put people off because it's too aggressive. I personally like a grunt. I'm getting no alcohol. I'm getting no hot burn. It's a very delicate triple IPA. Extremely, extremely drinkable. And I think for, obviously I don't know what the viewer, what your sort of particular inclinations are, but it's actually quite accessible. I might be naive here, but I think I could even give that to my daughter and she'd go, oh yeah, I could drink that. Whereas if you give her Troubles in hand, she'd be like, fucking hell, that's just too much. Maybe okay, so there is warmth. I think it's hot burn, yeah. So it's not quite as good as Troubles Enhanced, not quite, but it's still a superb beer, and that is worthy of 9.25, 9.25. I got it from Fuss Club. It jumped the queue. I only got it on Wednesday, so it's fresh as hell. It's still available. I believe I paid £8.30 for it. It's worth every penny. What more can I say? A really, really, really good beer. A great triple IPA. 9.25, yeah, so that's second, basically, in terms of the beers I've had this year. Lovely warmth going down there. 9.25 from Beak and Other Half. Does it say anything else? No tasting notes. Yeah, fantastic. Get it, it's still available. I'll put this video tomorrow. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Cheers.